Hi ladies, it's Reagan. I just wanted to share with you quickly a couple of things. I have been making some tags to send off with some of the paper. I'm doing a couple of swaps. I'm doing a couple of paper shares, and a couple people are sending me stuff and I'm sending them stuff. So I'm making tags to go along with it, and a couple of people have been asking for me to do some tutorials or do some back to basics kind of stuff, and so I'm going to share with you how to emboss. I glimmer misted. I'm using shipping tags that I got from Office Max. They come like this, and they're like $5 something for I think there's 100 tags in here. So I'm using these. I glimmer misted it with rose, I think it's rose tea. Yeah, rose tea. And then I took my chocolate chip Stampin' Up! Ink and used a background stamp to stamp this image in the background. And now what I'm going to do is use this Stampin' Up! Stamp and some Versamark ink. Versamark leaves like a watermark instead of like an actual color. So it kind of acts as glue. So you're just going to ink up your stamp and then stamp it onto your tag. And you can also use craft ink to emboss with because it's wet. And I think you probably could use Tim Holtz, but I've never tried it. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. Then I'm going to use Evergreen heated up embossing powder. And I'm just using a plate. I don't have a powder pal. So all I did was put the green embossing powder over my Versamark. And then I'll just get my heat gun out. And you can get heat guns through Stampin' Up! You can also get heat guns through your local craft store. They're usually over with the tools. So okay. So you probably can't tell because of the background, but it's kind of glossy now instead of powdery. So that's how you heat emboss. And just to show you some of the tags I've been making today, I did the emboss resist and just stamped some images and did black embossing powder and glimmer misted and inked and added some fibers, and then I made the charm with the little felt hearts that I did in I had gotten in one of my hauls, and I just hung it from an S paper clip and added some pearls. So there's one tag, and here's my other tag. Just added some fibers, ink. I did the emboss resist. And then here's my last one. This is black embossing powder and then inked. And then this is the Versamark with clear embossing powder. And then I just added a little flower that I folded and added a little black bling to, and added a Tim Holtz fragment charm, and I embossed thanks in black on it. I don't know. Let's see. And then just added some fibers and tied it with some hemp. So there's my tags, ladies. And thanks for watching.